cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Bulldogs and the Colorado Rockies. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Colorado Rockies.
Amos Moss, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Javier Moya is at the plate as he watches ball one. These Rockies guys, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
2 balls and a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Standing in now, Eddie Ordonez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Lamont Jones stands in as he looks at ball one here. Ordonez aboard here at first with nobody out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
He's set and the pitch. Robbie Haynes stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And he popped him up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That is it. The third baseman, Albert Ishii.
Into the box now, Albert Ishii, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First delivery to him. 0-1 the count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. 3 runs already home here. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Two and two.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the fourth hit he's given up here already in the early going. He's going to string some outs together, or he's going to be in some deep trouble.
Stepping in now, Pedro Mora, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Eric Allred comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Allred. Batting eighth.
So now to the plate, Francisco Delgado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here. It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Now here's the first offering. DeMarcus McGreal is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
You know, it's funny. You always want pitchers with great command, but this guy is almost filling up the zone too much. I'd like to see him nibble the corners and get these guys off his stuff in the middle of the plate.
1-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. Delgado, base runner at first with one out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Oh, yeah.
In now, Javier Moya. A ball and no strikes. Allred, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. In there, and it's even at 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now, and that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now to bat, Eddie Ordonez singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys.
Now batting.
Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, Lamont Jones, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Vermont is out in front 7-0. Reggie Pena, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Striding in is Damian Perazo. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's ball one now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. One and two.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in now, Rory Chastain, as he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The 1-0 is taken for ball two. Pena has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
You know, all the pitchers I talked to throughout the course of my career, they always said they wanted to establish the heater the first time through the order. Right there, he kind of took a different route, thrown a nasty changeup.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, Louis Norwood.
Into the box now, Louis Norwood. And a bouncing ball, foul. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Albert Ishii.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Freddie Rodriguez.
Next to hit is Freddie Rodriguez. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready now is Pedro Mora. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's
Now
his
batting.
3rd walk of the game
designated
already.
hitter,
We'll see if he can get it
Francisco
together or if this is just one of those days
Delgado.
where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
First pitch on its way. Francisco 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys? Starts attacking the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch,
Now
it'll
batting.
wind up first and second here.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Next up, DeMarcus McGreal. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
1-1 the count now. One ball and two strikes the count. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Mora on second. Delgadio on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Franklin
Rockies,
Addison.
The first baseman, Franklin Addison.
And now pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moya has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Alexis Pena.
So next to hit is Alexis Pena. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Now here's the pitch. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box,
the catcher,
you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
To the plate now, Jermaine Dries, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Slow little roller to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Next to hit, Ricky Angelis. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Right side, fair ball down the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Again, another foul ball. Angelis stands at second with 2 gone. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3 and 2 with 2 away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Rodriguez onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Vermont is on top here, 7. Miguel Marquez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Marquez.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Moya.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Moya.
Now that's popped up. Pena is under it. One down.
The batter,
Next,
9,
it'll be Eddie Ordonez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Next to dig in, Lamont Jones. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chastain is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Damian Peraza. He rode down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Third baseman,
At
number
the plate
3.
now is Kenny Rizika. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Ball 3. Rory Chastain is on deck. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Rory Chastain. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Into the box, Louis Norwood, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Payoff pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
So now to the plate, Franklin Addison. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go. And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in Denver. It's now 7-3. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Robbie Haynes.
Robbie Haynes.
Now here it comes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Ruzicka is in his tracks now. And he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting. Third base.
Now at the plate here is Albert Ishii. He hit a sac fly earlier. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2, full count. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Freddie Rodriguez. No balls and a strike to count. Hit to short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Alexis Pena.
The shortstop, Alexis.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Now
up next, Jermaine Drees, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Has a look, now the pitch.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
6 straight here out of the zone to start the inning, so I think it's a good time to go out and have a word with your pitcher. Just got to make sure everything's fine physically and remind him to be free and easy with his motion. You can't try to force pitches into the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Moya is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Next up is Ricky Angeles. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Pena, the runner at second with 1 away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Dyson.
Into the box now, Phil Dyson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
In the dirt here.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Damian Perazo. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
The 2-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Ordonez onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Adam Barth will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 33, Adam Barth.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Pedro Mora.
Pedro Mora.
Here's the first pitch. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Barth, a native Texan. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 balls and a strike to count. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco.
Now to the plate, Francisco Delgado. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Now at the plate is DeMarcus McGreal. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
But the runner's back easily. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Mora leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he takes four, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Moya. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1 on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he misses. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, one man out. On the ground to the right side. Reined in. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
So stepping in is Eddie Ordonez, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And now the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. Now a 9-4 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Lamont Jones. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
2-1. 2 out with the man at first. The 2-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the runner will get back standing. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Vermont leads it 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Kenny Ruzicka.
Kenny Ruzicka.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Rory Chastain, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Oh, that kick out.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ordonez ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Boy, he showed
Now
some pretty good range, heading
fielder.
pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
At the plate, Louis Norwood. Ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Franklin Addison is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. But you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
3-0 now.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Now,
Brent Montag will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. He's set. Here it comes. Alexis Pena is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The count now at 2-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
now batting, the catcher.
Now into the box, Jermaine Drees. He flew out in his last AB. He'll start in with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. Rockies leave them loaded. They trail it here 9-4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Robbie Haynes.
Robbie Haynes.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where the no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
0-1. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Sent on the ground out to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Freddie Rodriguez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Haynes at second. Ishii at first with no outs. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. And stepping in, Pedro Mora, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Now here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Kevin Goodrich gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Goodrich.
Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. So now to the plate, Francisco Delgado. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in next, DeMarcus McGreal.
DeMarcus McGreal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
In the air now, out to left. Norwood will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ricky Angeles.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the AB now.
Angeles.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Phil Dyson. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Damian Peraza. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Into the box, Javier Moya.
For Vermont, the center fielder, Javier.
Brian Ma is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ma.
Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
And now here is Eddie Ordonez. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So now here is Lamont Jones, grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Brian Ma is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning.
Ma.
So here is Kenny Rizika. He bounced out last time up.
For the Rockies, the 3rd baseman, Kenny Rizika.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Hit weakly on the ground to short.
Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The center field Number 27, Rory Chastain.
In now, Rory Chastain.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got to hurry. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, left
So
fielder.
next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies,
Norwood.
Louis Norwood. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Rizika, the runner at second with 1 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
This is foul right side.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Franklin Addison is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a liner. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 8th inning coming up. Vermont is on top 11-5. Miles Reyes enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Miles Reyes.
Now at the plate, Robbie Haynes. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Robbie. Hey.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Stepping in now, Albert Ishii. And now he tries to hold up, but they'll appeal down to first. He went around, says Larry Bullard. It's strike one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Freddie Rodriguez.
At the plate now, Freddie Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. With that curveball, and it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. High and deep down the left field line. The 0-2 once more is in there. A called strike 3. Hitter Pedro Mora coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Now the 2-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. The Bulldogs lead this one 12-5. And now Alexis
Leading
Pena.
up for the Rockies, the shortstop, Alexis
Josh Reed
Pena.
is out from the
Ladies
bullpen
and
now as he'll be making
your
his
attention,
first
please.
appearance of this young
Now
season.
pitching, Josh Reed.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Ordonez has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado.
Next to stand in
The
is Jermaine Drees.
Drees.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
Into the box now, Ricky Angeles. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pulled toward right center field. Rodriguez ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Phil Dyson.
Stepping in next, Phil Dyson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. This is popped up. Ishii into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the ninth inning now from Coors Field. Vermont is out in front 12-6. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Francisco Delgado. Flew out last time up.
Francisco.
Now the first pitch.
Delgado.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. So now next to bat will be DeMarcus McReal. Alfonso Ibarra come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Ibarra.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Delgado gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. From the stretch. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled down the line. To second for 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now
nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Brian Ma is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Batty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Chris Barreto comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Barreto.
So now to the plate, Eddie Ordonez. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Two-out double left stranded. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local. Alfonso Ibarra will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Damian Perazo.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Kenny Rizika will be next. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman,
digging in will be Kenny Rizika. He's 1 for 4 so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jones is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, center
striding in for the Rockies, Rory Chastain, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
It's hard to come up with any rhyme or reason why switch hitters hit from one side better than the other, but if you look at the numbers, he's not quite as successful hitting right-handed against left-handed pitching.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Louis Norwood, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Chastain is off at first with 2 away. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Stepping up is Franklin Addison. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-6 the final tally here. Vermont came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Brent Montag claims the win out of the pen, his first. Amos Moss permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57